Hello, lovely people. It's another beautiful day, and we've come your way again with your favorite podcast show, Time with a Prophet. We've journeyed through some series of episodes down from the life of the prophet to a subject like encounters. In this episode, we will talk about destinies, and I believe it's really going to be a blessing to us. I'm your host, Phil, and Prophet Daniel Obeng is my guest. Don't forget to subscribe, share, comment, and like. Stay tuned and let's learn together. Okay, welcome, Prophet.
Thank you very much, Phil.
We bless God for another time, another
Amen.
Opportunity to learn. Before we dive into our subjects for the day, can you tell us how your week went?
My week has been good by God's grace. Preaching engagements and time with family. So it's been balanced and it's been a very wonderful week by God's grace. Yes.
That's great, because some of us, we normally think, looking at your busy schedules, sometimes you don't even get time to do one or two steps.
Surely those moments do come. Yes, and I thank God that I have a family that understands me so well. Sometimes you can be away for a week, month, and yes. So sometimes you don't get the time for family. But this week is exemption.
Wow.
This week I've had the chance to see them, and I've had the time to do things personally for myself.
For yourself.
So
that is impressive.
It's balanced. Yes.
That is very impressive. We thank God for that. All right, so let's go straight into our subject for the day. That is destiny.
Sure.
Destiny.
Powerful.
Wow. I would want to first ask this. How do you define destiny in your own way? How do you define destiny? Is destiny the normal life you are living every day, or is it a particular height we attain in the course of life?
Okay, so destiny in my own definition is the expected end of a man.
The expected end
of a man, and also the predetermined future of a man. Yes. So because that is the predetermined future and you are now about to actualize it, we have the expectation.
Okay.
That's why I said the expected end of a man. Yes. So for example, if I say if I predetermine something that tomorrow yourself and myself, we will go to, let's say, Konongo. That is what we have predetermined.
Okay.
So when we wake up tomorrow, the expectation is that at a point in tomorrow or at a certain hour in tomorrow, we should find ourselves in Konongo.
Exactly. That's powerful.
Yes.
That's powerful. Great. So looking at your definition, that means whatever we are expecting in a time to come, that is the destiny we are talking about.
Not what you and I are expecting.
Okay.
But what God is expecting
Very well.
of us.
So that brings me to the next question, that who decides and defined or designed destiny?
Okay, so back in the days, there is something like design and create. Creative arts, they will say design and create an artifact.
Exactly.
Yes, so I would say by that line or by that example, I would say God designs destiny and men create it. Yes, so
okay.
That is what God has made it, but it will take the man to make it so.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
And that choice and that decision rests with man.
Okay. Okay. I'm trying to think of an analogy like a tree and a furniture. God makes the tree, but
and it will take your intelligence and your skill to be able to turn it into a furniture.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's powerful. That's very powerful. All right. So you talked about a predetermined or a predestinated.
Yeah.
So should we surely believe that destiny is predestinated?
Yeah. I think Romans 8:30, for those who predestined. I mean, destinies are predestinated.
Wow.
Yes. So if it is not predestinated, then no one knows how the end should be. If it is not predestinated, no one knows how your destiny is supposed to be.
Supposed to be.
Yeah, but because it is predestined, God knows.
Okay, that's powerful.
Yeah.
Prophet, let me quickly ask this. You know, sometimes we do confuse ourselves with destiny and fate. Sometimes something will happen, and even if you are to switch to our local dialect,
Okay.
we can say we and sebre, we and krabia.
Okay.
How do we differentiate between the two, destiny and fate?
Okay, so let me try to make it simple as best as I can. So destiny deals with your entire lifespan.
Okay.
But fate is an occurrence, an inevitable occurrence.
Okay. Okay.
You get it?
Okay.
So fate is an inevitable occurrence. So fate doesn't work with your entire life. I don't know if you get me.
I get it.
An occurrence.
Okay.
A situation, a circumstance. One.
Okay. Okay.
But destiny deals with your entire life.
Yeah, it's understandable.
Yeah.
Okay. So, okay, sure. So if it happens that someone, unfortunately, someone gets himself involved in an accident, we can term that as fate.
Yes, it can be fate. But also it brings an end to his destiny.
Okay.
Because at the end of the day, the person died.
Okay. Okay.
But if it is in a case where the person may be an inevitable occurrence or circumstance in his life, wherefore after the accident, maybe unfortunately the person got paralyzed, that could be fate and not destiny.
Okay.
Because a paralyzed man can still fulfill destiny.
Wow. Okay, fine. So the ultimate destiny, from what you are saying, then it means that the ultimate destiny of every man is death. Can we say that?
Yeah, not the ultimate destiny. We can die and still not fulfill destiny.
Okay.
A lot of people died without fulfilling destiny.
Okay.
But destiny comes from the word destination.
Destination.
So that is where we expect you to be. So it is either you get there and then you say goodbye to the world, or you don't get there and still say goodbye to the world.
Okay.
So when we are talking about destiny, if we are saying somebody really fulfilled destiny, I mean, we are mortal and we all die. But the point is, do we die fulfilling the destiny, getting to our expected end, or we die falling short of where God wanted us to be? And that is the difference.
Okay. That's
But
great.
the moment one dies, there has been an end to his destiny.
Okay.
Yes.
And pardon me, Prophet, I want to get things very clear.
Sure.
So, looking at our conversation, can we say that a person attains destiny at a point in time of his life? Or is it that once you begin life, you've begun your destiny?
Yeah. I mean, destiny begins the day you were born and ends the day you die.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. 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 Let me quickly chip in this.
Okay.
Look at this two statement I'm going to make.
Okay.
And just tell me what you think.
Okay.
Destiny as a pathway, or destiny having pathways.
Destiny having pathways.
Having pathways.
Yeah.
Fine. So if destiny if destiny has pathways, can we say that many pathways can lead to the same destiny?
Yes. So I will answer that, but I want to chip in some facts about destiny, and I think it will help our communication. Number one, destinies are predetermined.
Okay.
Number two, destinies can be aborted.
Okay.
Number three, destinies are God predetermined future for our lives, but it takes our choices, our decisions,
our desires,
and our desires to determine whether we can fulfill or actualize that destiny.
Okay.
Yes. So many pathways. There are some people that in a way where they are falling short of destiny, something can come out out of that situation or circumstance. So at the end of the day, they didn't use the pathway that was expected of them.
Okay.
Let me bring in this. If someone is destined to be a preacher,
okay,
and many a times we hear many preachers share their testimonies that I was once a drunkard, I was once a weed smoker. Some even go to the extent to say that I was once an armed robber.
Yeah.
Not all of them are lying. Many of them are telling the truth. Now, at the end of the day, if they are able to do ministry to the expected end, they fulfill destiny, but the pathway to fulfilling destiny wasn't the smooth one that heaven expected of them.
Okay. Okay.
So maybe God expected them that as they are raised in a Christian home, they go by the values of Christianity and grow up to become that powerful preacher they are destined to be. Yet during secondary school times, maybe their choices of friends, their choice of association, the desires, lustful desires, something could pervert that destiny. But if we come to a point where we realize destiny, that we are missing out on the path, we can still correct it.
Okay.
So destinies can be corrected and restored.
That's wonderful.
That's also form another factor as well.
Yes. So when you were talking, you made mention of destiny being aborted. I don't know if you also mentioned destiny being delayed. Yeah,
being delayed. I didn't mention, but can be delayed, can be frustrated, can be aborted. Yeah. So all forms part. Yeah.
Okay, Prophet. Let's see. How is our purposes related to our destinies?
Okay, so one can walk in purpose and not fulfill destiny. Yeah. One can be walking in purpose yet not fulfilling destiny.
Okay.
Now, as a prophet, by the grace of God, I've been able to discover my purpose on earth.
Okay. Okay.
Yes. And if what I am doing, ministry, preaching, prophesying is my purpose, am I not walking in it?
You are.
But there is a way I can die today and God will say I didn't finish the assignment that I carried.
Okay.
So although I walked in purpose, but I didn't get to the height that proves destiny. So purpose is an alignment of a will, but destiny has got to do with a certain height. That is the destination. So if I am traveling to Accra and I stop at Konongo, was I not on the way to Accra?
You were.
I was. And I was on that, the way, the pathway, the highway to Accra. But then I stopped at Konongo. So I was walking in the purpose. So purpose is actually a way to fulfill destiny. Walking in purpose, meaning you are on the pathway to fulfill destiny.
Wow.
So until you finish with purpose, destiny doesn't come in.
That means even if you don't find your purpose, there is no way you can actualize your destiny.
Exactly.
That's profound.
Yeah. So the fulfillment of purpose is the fulfillment of destiny.
Exactly.
But walking in purpose is different from walking in destiny.
Okay.
But when we comes to fulfillment, a fulfilled purpose is a fulfilled destiny.
Yeah. But you can walk in the purpose without walking in the destiny.
Yeah. And one thing that will best explain this is that we are not born with one purpose.
Okay.
We can be born with many purposes. So if you don't fulfill those many purposes, you have not fulfilled destiny.
Wow.
Yes.
Then destiny is kind of complicated in a way.
It is not. It is not. Although it's challenging, but it's not complicated.
Okay.
Challenging in a sense that you can be fulfilling one purpose and leave the other, even without you realizing, and it will end up destroying the fulfillment of your destiny. For example, one of my purposes is to be a preacher, a revivalist. Another one is that through my life, God will bring hope to the hopeless. And I'm also carrying the mandate of raising people with limited support. For example, orphans.
Okay.
Now I can go around preaching, spreading the good news, bringing revival, but at the end of the day, one of the purposes
is missing.
Okay. So that is not a fully fulfilled destiny.
Destiny.
Yeah.
That's very powerful. Okay, so then prophets, let's quickly. Then I believe purpose is kind of a subset.
A subset of destiny.
Good.
Perfect.
Then prophets, for us to, because the next question was, how do we then even find our destiny or see that this is what I'm destined for? But I think even before we can do that, we need to pay heed to how we can even know the purpose.
Yeah.
So help us. How do we then know our purposes?
Okay, so we can know our purposes by or through our passion.
Passions. Okay.
Yeah, through our passion. Number 2, aside passion, how easy we are able to do certain things.
Okay.
The truth of the matter is, some people are givers in church and kingdom financiers, not because they are the richest, but they find it easy to give.
Okay.
So sometimes one good thing you don't struggle to do can be a purpose.
Okay.
One thing that you desperately have passion for can be a purpose. And purposes has a way of stirring a kind of hunger in you.
Okay.
That you wish to be doing this, you wish to be there. Then lastly, encounters, what we spoke about. Okay. God can reveal to a man what his purpose is. Yeah.
Wow. Prophets, let me ask if this statement is wrong.
Okay.
God changed my destiny. We normally hear people saying that. Is that a wrong statement or?
It is not.
It's not.
It is not.
Okay.
It is not in a sense that you are carrying this phone.
Yes.
It is yours.
It's mine.
Right. I take it and I give you this one insert.
Yes. Which is not mine.
Not mine. So is it wrong to say, Prophet, change my phone?
Yes. It's not wrong.
It's not
You're
wrong.
Right.
Because that is not your
mine.
phone.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
But it would be best to say restore or bring back mine. But it is still not wrong to say change my destiny, because you were holding this phone, then I took it and I gave you this phone.
Yeah.
This is a Samsung power machine that Phil is using. And I am taking the Samsung and giving him Infinix.
Yeah.
Will you choose Infinix over Samsung?
Not on any
Sorry, we do not intend to downgrade anyone's property or something.
Per my preference.
Per your preference. You will not choose the Infinix over the Samsung.
Yes.
So I take your Samsung and I give you Infinix. So what you are going to tell me is that I should change your phone.
Yeah.
Now I still have 2 phones with me. So it could be I will give you back your phone, or maybe your plead to me has touched my heart that I give you this, and which is iPhone 15 Pro Max, which I am sure per your preference you will choose it over the Samsung.
Yeah, exactly.
So change my
destiny is not a
wrong statement. And God is such a good God that when you ask him to change your destiny, he's not wicked to take the phone and give you a remote.
Yeah. Even as Jesus said.
So that is how good Father that God is.
Okay.
So God changed my destiny. It's not a wrong statement.
Well, then let's know. Then it means God is not only the one who influences our destiny. There are external factors.
Yeah, the devil implicates ourselves. The truth of the matter is, God has a hand in our destinies.
Okay.
We have a hand in our destinies, and the devil has a hand in our destinies.
Wow.
That is what makes destiny a battle.
A battle.
Yeah, a battlefield. Because numerous hands. And you want to silence or bring down the other hands and exalt one hand.
Okay.
So that's what makes destiny a battle. So now, that is why I always say that for anyone who can fulfill destiny, a spiritual effort and a physical effort is required.
There has to be a
the
balance.
problem is many people are pushing through to fulfill destiny through physical efforts. And that makes it wrong, because whilst you are physically putting in effort, there is another devil who doesn't manifest physically but thwarting spiritually. So for anyone who can fulfill destiny must be spiritually empowered, and second, physically empowered. And if you are spiritually empowered and not physically empowered, there is a way you will lose balance.
Okay.
So to everyone who wants to fulfill destiny, you must be physically empowered and you must also be spiritually empowered. Because there are demons seeking to pervert your destinies.
Okay.
Like Delilah to Samson. There are demons seeking to destroy you and kill you so that you don't fulfill your destiny. Like Matthew 2:16, Herod to baby Jesus.
Sure.
Yes. Like Potiphar to Moses. Or Pharaoh.
Yeah.
Sorry, Pharaoh to Moses. So it is like that. There are demons whose assignment is to ensure that you don't fulfill your destiny and you don't even get to where you want to get to. For example, 2 Kings 6:31, a man vowed that he will kill Elisha.
Wow.
Yes, that is what makes destiny a battleground. Fulfillment of destiny is not for people who are lazy. It's not for people who slumber. No. It is for people who are aggressive and willing, determined. Yes. Yes. So if I am living life and a demon crosses me and makes me fall and perverted from my destiny, one good thing I know is that at the end of the day, the missing destiny can be restored. So I don't give up.
Okay.
So one good thing about destiny is that once we have life, we may be walking away from it, but we can be brought back to it. We can be walking away from it, but God can bring that restoration. So there are many people, they feel where they are is not where they are supposed to be. The good thing is we have life. And the life that we have gives us the opportunity to utter it again.
That's powerful.
Yes.
That's powerful. Prophet, I know it can be, but how do you say this, or how do you what is your take on this? Somebody living a life of luxury, enjoying life, getting whatever he desires, yet being swayed from destiny.
I come again. The
person is really enjoying life.
Like life is good for him. Life is
good.
Very okay.
Yes. Yet the person has swayed from the destiny God has given to him, or God has designed for him.
It's so simple. The person can be enjoying life today, but live not up to the days God gave him.
Okay.
So if you are enjoying in life and doing well for yourself, building mansions, it doesn't matter. I know somebody who built houses and still died at 40. The expected end, the predetermined future was that you will live 90 years. If you die 40, it doesn't matter what you built and what you got. You didn't fulfill destiny. So destiny fulfillment also counts when we are able to live up to the days that God set for us on earth.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so Prophet, can it ever be that someone lived on earth without fulfilling any part of his or her destiny? Or can it be that once we are born, definitely there are some should I use elements or what of destinies we would definitely fulfill, but not to its highest degree as God wants it.
Exactly. Some are tempted, some was climbing up to destiny. I mean, it's like we are writing an exam. The expected result of everyone that no one can get beyond is 100%.
Okay.
Some will get 90, some will get 98, some will get 6%, some will get 50%. So let's say I get 98. I didn't get there, but I have a pass mark. I did excellent.
Okay.
You can get 75. You didn't really get there, but a very good result. You can. Pastor Ben will get 50. He didn't do an average result. And let's say 90 will get 10. Poor result. Yes.
Wow. Yeah. So definitely, everybody can touch on one or two things about his or her destiny.
Yeah.
But maybe to the peak, the person
to the
may.
Peak.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That is it.
Okay. Fantastic. All right. So, Prophet, let's see. You were talking about the hands in our destinies.
Yeah.
You made mention of that of God, that of the devil, and
yourself.
Yes. So let's see. For God And for the devil, we really know it explicitly, but let's come to ourselves. How do we, in what ways do we abort our destinies?
Now, by our decisions and our choices.
Okay.
That is why every man must be influenced by the Holy Spirit.
Okay.
Because if it is not God influencing you, yourself will go in the pathway of the devil.
Okay.
Or of your knowledge. There is a way that seemeth right to a man. So now your knowledge can even be the wrong path. And the influence of the devil, somebody moving under the influence of the devil, will definitely be doing things that are not of God and things that are not good, because there is nothing good in the devil. So how ourselves influence our destinies is, number one, through our desires.
Decisions. Okay,
Desires. Lustful desires. The desire for a notorious living. It feels good. That is why sometimes, also, as gentle as you are, don't you at times see people out there and how they have dressed and how they are doing it? You ask yourself, of what benefit is this kind of lifestyle bringing to them? They desire that. So number one, our desires. The things you desire. If you are not somebody desiring to fulfill destiny, there are people on earth, their greatest desire is to make a name for themselves. It will shock you that somebody, his greatest desire is to accomplish something. Ask him what he wants to accomplish. You will find out it is not of any good value. So our desires, because it is your desire that will shape your action and your way of life. It is because of how your future wants to be, how you want your future to be. That's why you are living this life that you are living.
Okay.
This gentle life, this church way life, this Christian life. You are not in church always for the fun of it.
Yes.
You want the God factor to bring a positive influence in your life. So sometimes you may even have a desire for something, but you know this thing will not contribute to the betterment of your destiny. So you kill that desire. That's why one day I was advising some young guys. I was like, will be out. No. And I was telling them that, say, some of us, you get it?
That's true.
Because, as I was saying, that is why a lot of ladies fall easily and cheaply for men of God. Because sometimes when they look at what we preach, how we live our lives, and how careful we are about our integrity, when you propose to them, they feel that you are a safe arm that they can rest. So it makes a man of God find it so easy to get ladies. That is the truth of the matter. The truth of the matter, Ebimuka said, a man pass of what. That is not the case.
No.
But a man asofunya a man entem, like cheaply. Not cheaply, I don't want to use the word cheaply, but easily. Because per the kind of life you live, I said, the way you are able to decipher between good and bad, the way you have become human, it is so clear, say, nipa we me demakuma she ni mua, me re she ni mua. He won't deceive me. Yeah. So now, our desires is what alter our way of life. Because me namon kopi pe obebi a mesiana ne ho ye me fe. It is a decision that every man makes, that you are the most beautiful woman I've ever met. That is not the truth. That is not the truth. Also, for a man who you meet them all the time. You meet a beautiful lady today, tomorrow you meet another beautiful lady, and you may even find out that this one is more beautiful than this one. So the truth of the matter is, the reason we don't go around, or you don't go around, proposing to every beautiful lady you meet out there is because you don't want it to have a negative influence on the life that you want to enjoy in the days to come.
That's powerful.
Yes. So the desires, and then lastly, decisions. Because we take decisions over our desires. She is nice. Should I go forward? She's beautiful. Her skin is very nice. Her body, her shape is very nice. Should I try to be romantic Should I even go to sleep? Should I lay your head to bed? So it is after the desire, now you are at the point of decision. So the decisions also have a mighty role that plays in our destiny. So let the hand of God aside, let the hand of the devil aside. That is where self implicates our destiny. Nobody forced Samson into Delilah's bosom.
No one.
He made a decision. But before Samson, in our next episode, we will dive into the spiritual part of destiny.
Okay.
And everyone will be blessed. But what I want to say and end with today is that Samson wasn't forced into Delilah's bosom. It was his decision. He was not at a gunpoint to show where his power is. It was his personal decision. And if you read the Bible carefully, you find out that first he lied about where his strength was. Secondly, he lied. Why is he lying? He took a decision that I won't tell the lady. I won't tell Delilah. And then later he changed his mind that now I will tell him. And that was all the decisions he made. So there are some people, they made decisions to relocate to a certain place and that had influenced in their destiny or in their lives, their expected lives. There are some people, they made a decision to join some company, an association, and it had an influence in their destinies and in their lives. So next week we will dive, or in our next episode, we will dive deeper
into the spiritual
part of destinies and how we abort, how we frustrate, how we thwart, and how we restore our destinies.
This is very powerful. This is very powerful. So if I am to give one take home from our conversation, then I would clearly say that your desire and decisions influence your destiny mightily. So you can have the desire, but if you don't decide, maybe you are safe. But once you make the decision, that is where the turning point is. We were truly blessed with this episode, and we thank God for bringing us to the end of this. I know that you were blessed, and we want to thank the prophet for giving us this great information about destiny. As he rightly said, in our next episode, we are going to talk about the spiritual aspect of destiny, and that is where the God factor comes in, as well as that of the devil. And I want you not to miss the next episode, and I strongly believe it's going to be a blessing to you. As I rightly said from the beginning, kindly comment, share, like, and do subscribe. And I believe that this podcast is rightly going to be a blessing to you forever. God bless you, and stay tuned till we meet again. Remember that this is Time with a Prophet. God bless you so much.